this afternoon. Reece Watson, Josh Chenilworth, Nick McDonald. Here we go. As Edifale going down to the club room's end of the ground in the opening quarter. And Big Markham Johnson got the ball down and Tim Mannix tried to run under it and fell over. Still an opportunity at half forward for Edifale. The pack develops and the umpire's going to have to call for a ball up.
We might see a bit of that out of the ruck. Just a big clearance tap. Mannix was right onto it. Great intent there.
Could have got a goal in the first 10 seconds. That would have been a fantastic start. There's a quick kick out of defence there for Frankston YCW by Nankervis out towards centre wing. It's picked up at a quick kick forward for Edifale towards their half-forward line, and seeing the ball over the line on that occasion was Blake McCormack. In fact, it is out of bounds, and we are at left half-forward here for Edifale Aspendale, who are going down to the right-hand end of your radio dial, which is the club room's end in the first quarter. And YCW going down to the scoreboard end in the opening quarter as Big Markham Johnson gets the ball down once again. He's going to be a key player just about the first minute or so, those couple of contests. He's going to dominate in the air, you would think, today.
Yeah, a lot will depend on his tank too, how much time he can actually spend in the ruck.
Ball knocked down on that occasion was actually knocked down by Mossamain. Quick kick down the line for YCW towards their half-forward line and not being able to pick up the ball on this occasion. Now Edifale with the opportunity through Mannix of the Steve variety. He gets a quick kick towards brother Timmett in the centre of the ground, who knocks the ball forward, but only as far as two Frankston YCW players. Hand pass over the top by Bundy. Barry it was. Anthony goes now with a kick YCW towards half-forward, and the mark's been taken by Olms. So Brad Olms going around on his left foot, goes towards the top of the goal square. Was that a push? The umpire didn't pick it, so Edifale will clear. And they will clear out towards the broadcast side of the ground, out towards centre wing. And no real talk there on that occasion. It didn't let the opportunity there for the player in Capron it was, who needed to be spoken to let him know he was a couple of metres in the clear. As it was, he didn't really know and he didn't get the talk, and thus the ball's over the line for a boundary throw-in. So ball to be thrown back into play. And quick kick by Mannix was smothered. The ball was knocked down again by the Frankston YC player in Zinzil Mossamain.
Mannix has started brightly. 3 quick touches inside and looking pretty good.
Ball knocked down by Johnson for Edifale. Pack of players develops on centre wing. And ball knocked forward. YCW just into attack, just above where Troy Shannon is in the coach's box, and he'll be overlooking that one as the ball comes back into play. Mossamain goes up with Johnson. They nullify each other in the ruck contest, and the umpire says, I'll ball it up once again. No score each of 2. As the umpire throws the ball up once again. It's taken by Tellis. Ben Tellis, who played a part in the Interleague weekend a couple of weeks ago for the Peninsula Football League. Still an opportunity, a quick kick towards the goal screen. In fact, it's actually gone more further than the goal screen. It's gone through for a goal, and it's been kicked through by, on that occasion...
Leicester. It was Leicester on the left.
Tony Leicester with the left foot kick. I thought he was actually centering the ball, but...
Yeah, I thought he was trying to, but yeah, I know. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt because it was a good goal. And again, as you say... good extraction out of the centre, and they're very good. I saw Jai Coughlin going around there, but it was actually Tallis that got that out as well, Corbett, and he got it out in quick hands to Leicester, who slotted it through on the left from about 30. Good start for YC. They're going to be key around there, though, Alice and Coughlin.
Mossamain beaten in the contest. He was probably half a step behind Markham Johnson there. It's picked up for YCW on a short pass out towards the teammate there in
Coughlin.
And Coughlin it was who takes the mark. Now the ball goes down towards half forward off the pack. Leicester around the corner. And an opportunity and a snap at goal is off target there on that occasion. It was kicked through by Kyle Hutchison. So Leicester started very well also, Dave.
He has, yeah. Getting on that left boot twice, and 2 good kicks too. Probably should have been taken forward there, but good sharking. And, yeah, YC probably should have had 2 on the board.
When Edifale let Leicester go when he kicked that goal a minute ago, they probably didn't even think he was a left footer. They should have known, but probably forgot that he was a left footer. And he is deadly when he gets the opportunity, that's for sure. As Canellan goes for Edifale out towards the far side of the ground. He's looking there for Big Markham Johnson, who couldn't take the mark. Ball on the ground. It's taken And a smothered kick actually goes over the line for a boundary throw-in. Right half forward flank here for Frankston YCW, who are about 60 metres out from their goal. And ball to be thrown back into play. Holmes goes up, but it was beaten by Johnson once again. Quick kick forward by Ogier for Edafale towards centre wing. Ball knocked away and knocked towards the line by Mossamane, but still picked up. An opportunity there. Caperon, I think, was one of the players for Edafale who was involved. Now the ball comes over the top. Still an opportunity for Edafale inside their attacking 50. They lose control of the ball there through the agency there of Caperon. And now the umpire's called for a ball up 40 metres out from the Edafale goal. And they're matching. They
went all right, but the first option had to be taken, had to be centred to Ogier there. Instead of the hand pass over the top, it had to be kicked in. Ogier was one-on-one. Oh, had a few yards too.
Big Johnson goes up once again. It's taken away with a quick kick down the line by Hutchison down towards the centre wing, but the ball has been marked here on this occasion. I think it might be marked. It might be marked by Mannix out there at the Steve variety. Goes long inside, attacking 50. 3-on-1 up. No mark taken. McCormack goes with a quick kick. It was smothered. Still about 30 metres out from the Edafale goal. The umpire calls for a ball up directly in front of the Edafale Aspendale goal. It's YCW 1-1-7. Edafale yet to score. RPP match of the day thanks to Jim's Test and Tag. And the umpire still letting play go on, and
he's got to ball that up
for a ball up, and does.
Got to watch it. I don't know. We'll have to watch this a little bit closer. But it looks like Mossamane's dropping off a bit and heading back down. I noticed he dropped off the contest when they had it in the half forward YC and playing the extra man back.
That's another good tackle applied. And Byron Barry was one of the ones that applied the tackle there. Watch Byron as he went out to warm up before, and he's had problems with his back, Byron Barry, and just looked a little bit ginger as he was going out there. Mind you, it was the start of a warm-up, but I guess time will tell as to how he gets through. But the ball's over the line right in the right forward pocket here for Edafale Aspendale. It's the ball ready to come back into play. And a ball thrown back in. Mossamane goes up. He was beaten to the contest there by the player in Westfield. And
this is where with Edie getting the ruck dominance, you'd like to see someone come in from off the pack and just hit the pack at full pace and run into the tap.
Westfield down to Mannix. Mannix a high kick. That's Tim Mannix towards the goal square. Can they get a mark through Kremer? Not to be. He was beaten to the contest there, and YCW went out. And they went out there through the agency there of Dale Carroll, who goes out towards half back.
Good
Ball
contest from Asia.
Over the line for a boundary throw-in.
2-on-1 there in the kick out. YC had the numbers and Asia made the contest, forced the boundary throw in.
So boundary umpire to throw the ball back into play. Mossamane goes up against Markham Johnson. Mossamane's quite tall, but I tell you what, Markham Johnson just goes absolutely towering over him. It is really one that Mossamane's just going to have to get on his bike today and really work hard to try and maybe expose Markham Johnson going forward.
Well, you'd think he'd probably have not knowing them, but you'd think he'd have a better tank, wouldn't you? But be able to run a bit, and that's what you got to do. Probably not going to win many taps.
Quick kick towards the centre of the ground. No mark taken there by Holden. Ball falls to ground. Still an opportunity for YCW through... that wasn't Leicester. In fact, it's still at the top of the goal square now. The ball, Leicester was tackled. Still an opportunity for YCW. Scoreboard into the ground. The umpire says, I'm going to ball it up.
Yeah, that was a quick kick out of the pack. I think that was it Jack, number 21, Jack Mazanak, or is it?
It was Mazarek, actually, who put that one forward. 1-1-7 plays yet to score. It's YCW by 7 points. As the umpire once again calls for a ball up. Centre half forward here for Frankston YCW, going to the scoreboard, into the ground, or the Melbourne into the ground in the first quarter. Kick off the ground towards the centre. It's going to be picked up, and ducking the head might have been holding the ball. The umpire has said it is holding the ball.
But no advantage.
And Jared Cupperon was away there.
He was off.
He was off like the proverbial, but back goes the kick towards half back. Now a kick towards the wing. Two hands for beginners there. That's Tim Maverick. He played so well in the Italy game a couple of weeks ago. That's not what we saw from Mav a couple of weeks ago, that's for sure. Still an opportunity for Edafale here at half forward. Caperon was tackled. He's been pushed into the ground. The umpire says I'm going to ball it up.
But you say that, yeah, he did go with one hand, but with a great second effort to hold the ball in as well. So, I mean, if you pay the bad efforts, you've got to pay the good, and that was a good effort to hold it back up, half forward for Edie.
Well done there by Mossamain to get the ball down. He beat Johnson in that contest. Now he gets the hand pass backwards. He's put his teammate under pressure here, and that was Byron Barry put under the pump. Still an opportunity for Edifal. They go with a kick towards goal. It is from outside 50. It was by Adam Bung, and that's through for a behind.
I've got Mannix down for, I think, around about 6 touches at the moment in the early part, Tim, in his first quarter. He's had a fair bit of it.
He's a quality player, that is for sure. Former Italy rep himself. Byron Barry goes to the kick down the line. Here's an opportunity now for Edifal to pick the ball through Capron.
Good centering.
Centre of the ground. Now they can own the corridor here. They can go long towards Kremer at full forward. He goes with a kick off the ground. It's actually
YC foot
for a point.
YC foot, and probably it was a pretty ordinary kick into the forward line. He had plenty of time to settle it. It was actually to the YC defender's advantage. The kick had to go a bit shorter, so EDS forward could use their body, but just didn't go into the wrong side. Got rushed through.
That was actually Westfield they were going for at the top of the goal square there, but
this kick went too far. It went over Westfield's head and it allowed the YC defender to get position.
Kremer went up for that contest, couldn't take the mark. That's Lester. Tony Lester goes with a kick towards half 40. He was looking there for his teammate there in Michael Chaplin, but he was outpointed and beaten to the ball by his Edifal opponent, who goes out towards centre wing, looking there for Jeremy Hayes, who can pick up the ball. In fact, he's thrown that right at the umpire there.
That's a little odd. Yeah, he's paying the free kick. No, you've got to pay that. That was a pretty ordinary thing to do. That's just dumb.
It wasn't a vicious. It was just saying, look, I'm disappointed with the decision. It wasn't anything more vicious than that.
But it's dumb.
Considering they might get a goal out of this, and there is an opportunity here for a goal through Olms. He's 60 metres out. He goes in short. Ball falls to the back. Still an opportunity here for YCW. The ball has been rushed through for a behind, though. So YCW up to 1 goal, 2-8. Edifal 1 behind 1 point. And we're halfway through the first quarter here at Regents Park. Hopefully you can stay with us, Michael Voss and David Quinlan, this afternoon, as Markham Johnson with the ball at right half back for Edifal. He's been prominent early, short pass. And the mark has been taken there by, it may have been Maverick who took that one back there. Short pass in towards the centre. The mark has been taken there by Turner, who can play on. Tom Turner it is, goes towards half forward, no mark taken, ball on the ground. Still an opportunity if they can get the loose man created. The ball was hand passed out, but then lost in traffic. Still an opportunity for the ball to come out, and now a short pass, and they should be away here through Bodley it was, who goes in short, and YCW just looking to go with an underground kick. Finessing looking kick. They're just playing with the ball a little bit here, YCW. They're not playing as good as what you expect to see them playing out there with the quality of player they've got out there. They're just really... I think Bugsy Barry will be really upset with them at quarter time, to be honest. They're just finessing a few times, and it's not normally like YCW. Good tackle applied on Mannix, or was it?
It's one or the other. I thought he got into his back a little bit, but looks like it's going to be a ball up.
So 40 metres out from the Edifal goal. Umpire Chenilworth throwing the ball up. It is taken by Hayes, who goes with a quick kick towards the line. It's off target. He went with the left foot, but it scrubbed off the side of the boot into the right forward pocket.
Just had to bang it on there and get a bit of field position.
An opportunity here for Edifal to score their first goal as Anthony Barry on the bench at the moment, just having a walk around.
Here's a chance on the left foot. That's a goal. That's Edie's first.
That is a goal kick that's been kicked by Brad Tagg, and they have got their first goal. They're 1-1-7. And at YCW 128, and you're listening to RPP, the voice of Peninsula football.
Brooke Hanson, gold medal swimmer and victim of electric shock.
In 2007, I suffered a severe electric shock in a workplace accident, something I never want to experience again. I am now committed to electrical safety in the workplace and the services provided by Jim's Test and Tag. Jim's Test and Tag will test your workplace electrical equipment for faults and assist with your compliance to OH&S.
Jim's Test and Tag.
Gold medalist in electrical safety.
Call 131-JIM. That's 131-546. Or log on to jimstestandtag.com.au.
Okay, welcome back here to Edafale, 128 YCW, Edafale 117.
Just waiting for the ball to come back here. But what I liked about that goal too, Matt Quinn was off that. Didn't actually affect the thing, but he was... he did run at that contest in the forward line at speed and created an option, and it was Bradley Tagg who ended up getting the tap in the left foot goal. But good work from Eddie in their forward line.
Rugs Plus Superstore in Cranbourne Road, Frankston, sponsoring the scoreboard this afternoon. And the best on ground. So 128 plays 117 here at Aspendale. Quick kick for YCW out of the centre. It's been marked here at half-back. And it's been marked there by Steve Mannix.
Playing all right across half-back too, Steve Mannix.
He's him and his brother are doing quite a good job there for their side, along with Big Markham Johnson. As the long kick by Mannix towards half-forward, looking for Tagg. Goes up. It's going to be a free kick, in fact, to the man in front. It's going to go to Adam Bunge. So Bunge it is, who will go back.
Got to try and spot up a target inside 50. It's probably going to be long to the square by the look of the movement.
Kick towards a 3-on-1 contest in favour of YCW. Ball knocked down, the ball right at the top of the goal square for Edafale. And the umpire says, I'm going to ball it up.
That's a little bit of an issue there, and you got to kick about 80 metres out, and there was no forward leads really, or not much to think about. He just had to bomb it to the square with a pack of 6.
Barrier hand pass and a long kick by Bodley out of defence towards half-back, knocking the ball forward, but now an opportunity for the ball to come back Edafale's way. Sweeping hand pass towards Caperon. Another hand pass, and it's still an opportunity for them as they go to Bowden at the top of the goal square. No mark takes free kick to Bowden.
Caperon, what a great little hand pass that was to get that out. He's done some pretty important things in the first quarter, Caperon, and you can take credit for this shot at goal because that was a great piece of play to get it across.
So Brent Bowden, who came into the interleague side, kicked a couple of goals himself, and he shouldn't miss here from the top of the goal square. 12 metres out directly in front, has the kick, and Edafale are in front. 2-1-13. Frankston YCW 1 goal 2-8, and that is on the Rugs Plus scoreboard. And Edafale are matching them very well at the moment, Dave.
YCW are having a fair bit of trouble getting the ball out of their back 50. It's that kick out of the back 50 between about 40 and 80 metres. YC are just setting up a screen across the centre of the ground, and YC just cannot get it through. They need a bit of run and carry out of defence.
Okay, so ball to come back to the centre. And it's a good start by Edafale. They're matching them very, very well at the moment. Now, I've got here, Bunge scored a point, and I've got here that there was a rush point as well, so it should be 2-2 to 1-2 in favour of Edafale by 6 points at the moment on the Rugs Plus scoreboard. This is a Jim's Test and Tag match of the day on RPPFM. There's a good kick. That's better. And the mark's been taken by Olms for YCW. Goes in short. That should have been a mark. Probably could have easily paid the mark. You've seen them paid for less than that. Ball kicked towards the line, and Edafale will rush the ball through for a point through Mannix.
I agree with you, Mike. You've seen them paid for less than that, but they shouldn't have been paid for less than that or that. Because, mark that. You got to take those.
So 139 YCW, Edafale 2 goals to 14. Long kick out of defence, out towards Big Johnson, goes up, couldn't take the mark, ball on the ground. A chance now for YCW, and they will go towards the middle of the ground now through Smurtle. It was. He lost control of it, but he'll get the ball back. Now Smurtle goes inside attacking 50. He was looking there for a teammate who couldn't take the mark. Now opportunity for Edafale to clear with a sweeping hand pass, and they do. Short pass, mark taken. And it has been taken there by Jared Caperon. So Caperon in short, mark taken by Clay Williams, who was down as number 2 in the record. Said he was going to wear 4, but he's obviously wearing number 2. So Williams goes long towards half-forward. He was looking there for Johnson, couldn't take the mark. Williams comes in. That's a good play. He just chucked his body on the line there and got a hard hand pass, but just unfortunately, YCW for them have taken the ball forward, and they go towards half-forward themselves. It's taken by Mannix. He was pushed into the ground.
And get the free kick too.
And he will get a free kick, Steve Mannix. He did that very well. Managed to...
Played for it, but it was there.
Managed to play for it. The Logies have already passed for this year, but he certainly he deserved that one.
He copped it.
Short pass.
Good kick.
Mark taken by Derbyshire.
Need more of that, EDS. Just get those leads coming, give them an option. Don't force him to just bomb it long.
Oh. One thing about Edafale in the Interleague a couple of weeks ago is we saw so many beards.
Good footy.
They don't have razors here at Aspendale. About half their side's got beards, seemingly. There's one of them, Canellan, who played such a good role in the Italy game himself. Nick Canellan goes towards centre-half forward, off the hands of the pack. Inside, Edafale's attacking 50. Still an opportunity for the ball to come out. A quick snap at goal is off target. And through from behind it was Bailey Dale. So Edafale up to 2 goals, 3-15.
Yeah, there's a fair few beers out there, but... Tell you what, that was good work at the bottom of the pack. I'm just trying to pick up who that was, but 43 for Edithvale. Who was that?
It's Bailey Dale who
Matt Quinn again, yeah. Just great work at the bottom of the pack, just sharking that little handball out and Bailey Dale kicking it.
So, kick out of defence.
He's gone over the line there. That's going to be a ball up on the goals point of the goal square for EDS. That's a rookie mistake, but you see it all the time, don't you? You just don't think sometimes and just go across the line and pay the price. Ball comes back, throw up, goal square.
Can Edafale make the most of this? The ball knocked towards the line and it's gone through for a behind.
Yeah, I found those little unsung things like Matt Quinn there, where he's just basically on his back, turtled on the bottom of the pack and just manages to get in between 3 players, gets the quick handball out and clears it. Here's the chance here for Edie.
I tell you
on
what,
the right
YCW are fiddling around with this, and they're going to pay
clearing the back, and that is a goal to EDS. They're 3 goals now.
They are going to pay the price of this. I tell you, some of the mistakes there. I'm just trying to pick up the player who's kicked the goal there, Dave.
Yeah, I've just got the goals on him now. It's just another butchered kick in. It was number 3, was it? Yeah.
If that's the case. It's Jeremy Hayes who's kicked the goal.
Hayes, yeah.
But I'll tell you something. YCW. This is not like I'm surprised at the way they're playing at the moment. They are just thinking that it's going to happen, and it's not happening for them.
It's not so much that. They're just really having all sorts of problems clearing the back 50. Again, that kick out was short, and it just missed the target. It was just a bad kick.
Can Edafale continue on their fine run at the moment? It's 3-4-22 to 1 goal to 8. Margin is 14 points here at...
Here's another go.
Regents Park. Here's an opportunity for Tag. He breaks 2 tackles. Can he break 3? Went in short. Tapped the rod. Couldn't take the mark. Ball about 20 metres out from the Edafale goal. The umpire says, I'm going to ball it up. Tag just went that half a step too many, Dave.
Oh, look, he had to go. I mean, he knew exactly what he's trying to do, but just that desperate lunge from the YC player just got a hand on him as he kicked the ball. Still a reasonable kick, though. Almost hit the target.
Good tackle applied by Derbyshire. And the umpire says, I'll ball it up.
Yeah, it's an interesting time for YC. They're really got to just settle, just get control of the footy for a while, because EDS were all over him.
Umpire Reece Watson throwing the ball up. Bowden around the corner. Brent Bowden
again,
put it through.
Here we go, EDS. 4 goals to 1 on the tag test. Jim's test and tag game of the day. I'll tell you what, and was it Rugs Plus scoreboard? They are absolutely giving YC a bit of a lesson at the start of this game. There's plenty of time to go, obviously, but look, YC, I reckon probably in the last 5 minutes, they virtually haven't had it in their forward 50. This is great play from Edie.
Very, very good play by Edafale Aspendale, and Bowden's kicked his 2nd goal, by the way, too. So that is a good start for him. And in the Gems Test and Tag match of the day, it's 4-4-28 to 1-2-8. Margin is 20 points, and Edafale won't want this quarter to stop. They have got YCW on the run. It's as simple as that. Anthony Barry off the pack, goes towards centre wing, and the mark has been taken.
He's not looking. He's looking inboard.
And that was a
horrendous kick
there by McLeod, it was, who went in short, formerly of Chelsea. Scotty McLeod, normally a better kick than that. Was that a push in the back? The umpire has given...
Use the hip. Should be okay.
Thought he might have given that as a free kick. Players seem to stop. Short pass.
Terrible kick again, and Tag's got this 40 out.
Horrendous kick, and an opportunity for Brad Tag to put the 5th goal on the board.
I'm trying to pick up who that was. We saw McLeod earlier just butcher it, and there's another kick. That was in the back 50. That couldn't have hit Tag any better. Lace out.
It's almost as if Brad Tag called for that one himself.
Yeah, he put a
directly in front. This for Edafale's 5th goal. He has the shot.
It's good.
The crowd loves it. It's a goal, and Edafale have 5, and they are 4 goals in front of YCW at this stage. They are 5-4-34. YCW are 1 goal to 8, and this is unbelievable. Rugs Plus scoreboard. Wasn't expecting this.
I don't think anyone was expecting this. Or maybe a few of the EDS stalwarts, but this is good footy, isn't it? This is what we came to see. We knew that EDS are tough to beat at home. We know YC are the benchmark quite clearly in the comp, but wow, what a start.
Unbelievable start by Edithvale Aspendale, and I tell you what, a lot of sides can look at this and look to see how they can go about breaking down YCW. Now, that's not to say YCW ain't going to win the game, but they can look at this and they can see what Edithvale have done in this quarter to get this lead, and a deserved lead it is.
Advantage to YC.
They're bringing the ball round the line towards half forward. They need a goal before quarter time. The Edithvale defence are just too strong at the moment. Hand pass over the top, ends up with Big Markham Johnson, who goes towards half forward. Off the pack there comes the ball. Still an opportunity there for Kremer. Quick kick around the corner by Leicester towards half forward, and the mark has been taken between centre and half forward, and it was taken there by Riley Hodgson, who goes inside attacking 50 towards the scoreboard pocket off the pack. Steve Maddox in short. Mark has been taken, and Edithvale are doing as they please at the moment. The timekeepers aren't that far away from us, and I tell you what, the Edithvale timekeeper might want to
go to sleep.
The YCW timekeeper might want to put him into sleep.
Yeah.
But this is fantastic play by Edithvale. They are breaking YCW down at the moment, and Bugsy Barry is not going to be a happy man at quarter time. He was quite relaxed before the game. I saw him 15 minutes before we went on air. Pretty relaxed, but not at the moment, I'm tipping. Edithvale, can they get one more? They've got to attack the game, Edithvale. They're 26 points in front by doing that. Now they're fiddling around on centre wing, and now they might concede a goal. Yeah,
that was just fiddled around too much, and now we're going to forward 50. Oh.
McLeod went to half forward, no mark taken, and tackle applied on Leicester was illegal by Ted Turner, and the going to go in short, and that is not a good kick, and the mark has been taken there at half-back for Edithvale, and they can switch play towards the broadcast side of the ground. They've done this by attacking the game. Now just keep going until quarter time, and ball comes over the top.
Just tag again.
Tag, a hand pass now, quick kick forward. Can Edithvale get a mark inside their attacking 50? Because want to be very late in this first quarter. Still an opportunity for Capron. If he can keep the ball in play, he can't.
Well, just had some good players. Caperon's had a lot of it, and he's been absolutely flawless when he's got it. Tag's been good. both Mannixes. Tim, early in the quarter, had about 7 there. Steve's probably had about the same amount across half-back. Been pretty consistent throughout.
Boundary umpire to throw the ball back into play. 15 metres out from the Edithvale goal. Mossamane might have been pushed in the ruck contest there. Still an opportunity for Edithvale. That's a quick kick by Barry. That wasn't a real good one. It was the Anthony variety. It was Bundy, and he could have been done for in danger there in actual fact. The ball has been rushed through for a point.
Have had. You've got the kick in here, another short kick in, but they're trying to get outside. They just haven't been able to do it. They've been missing targets inside.
Short pass by Barry towards McLeod, who takes the mark. Right back pocket, Scott McLeod. That is a shocking kick by Scott McLeod. He can kick the ball as far as anyone in this league. I've seen him do it at Chelsea, and he went for a 12-metre pass there, and he kicked it out of bounds. Went straight off the side of his boot.
He'd want to start kicking it with his foot, I reckon. That came off the shin. And that's 2 in a row from McLeod, who's just had a shock.
Long kick towards the top of the goal square. Can Westfield take a mark? Not to be. Still on the ground here. YCW defence absolutely under siege at the moment. Luck's a fortune. It was kicked through mid-air, and it's been marked by Leicester, who goes in short. And now the ball taken at half-back. They are riding them so strong here at the moment.
He's play kicking in danger there. So YC get this free kick, and it's quarter time. Well, that can't come quick enough because they were just all at sea, YC, in their back 50. It was dangerous to watch.
They were a rabble, that is for sure. So at quarter time in the Jim's Test and Tag match of the day on the Rugs Plus scoreboard, it is Edithvale Aspendale by 26 points at quarter time. 5-4-34. Frankston YCW a 1-2-8. We'll come back, talk about the first quarter and preview the second quarter on RWP, the voice of Peninsula football. Time Bowden 2, the rest was singles, and YCW's only goal kicker was Tony Lester as we start the second quarter here at Regent Park, 4th Avenue, Aspendale. Big Johnson went for the double tap. Ball in the glue pot in the centre of the ground. The rest of the ground's in magnificent condition. Tim Maddox, a hand pass. Ball out on centre wing. A hand pass over the top. Ends up with Maverick. And now a quick kick forward for Edithvale towards Full forward of the mark has been, between centre-half forward and full forward, the mark has been taken. And I think it's been taken by Westfield. It is. It's Drew Westfield, who will go back from directly in front and give Edafale the absolutely ideal start to start the second quarter, Dave.
Yeah, and another centre clearance too, and geez, it was a nice kick in there too from Tim Mannix again, just out in front of his leading forward, and 2 grabs, bang. This is for 86 goal.
Make the most of your opportunities, and Westfield goes back, and has he put it through? No, he hasn't. I think.
Yeah, just hang it out.
That's not an ideal thing. We've got a car right behind the goals up there.
It's got the sun right into it.
The sun right into it, and you can't see the umpire give a decision up there close to that left-hand goal post, which makes it a little bit more interesting. But as it is,
YC are away here.
YCW are away down the far side of the ground, the far wing. Kick in towards attacking 50 off the pack. Olms goes towards full forward, looking there for Bodley, who's been moved forward. And over the line goes the ball. Yeah, David Bodley was playing at half-back in the first quarter, Dave. He's been moved forward.
Yeah, and prior to the good contest there, almost took the grab, came in with a second effort, getting up off his knees. Good effort.
Boundary umpire throws the ball back into play. Bodley and Johnson.
Here's the chance.
Still an opportunity. A kick around the corner has been knocked through for a behind. It was knocked through by Tim Maverick, so rushed through for a point. So YCW up to 1-4-10. Edafale at 5-6-36. That's on the pest-free scoreboard.
Plenty of space out here to the left. That's where a strong lead's got to come out here from 80 players. Otherwise, it's going to go straight down the middle.
And just a quick one, the Rugs plus BAG. Dave, just give us a couple of names for that award.
I think both Mannixes, Kappa on for now, looking pretty good.
Okay.
And, of course, the big ruckman.
Big Markham Johnson's having a fantastic time of it at the moment. Don't want to get YCW's disease in that first quarter, just chipping it around the back line and not being able to get it out of here. Ball to be thrown back into play, 40 metres out from the YCW goal. Johnson got the tap down, but it was kicked forward for YCW, now rebounded back for Edafale towards the centre of the ground. Over the top comes the ball, an opportunity there for the quick kick for Edafale towards their half-forward line. It's taken there, I think, by Bunge. Around the corner goes the kick towards the right pocket. Leading out was Westfield. Still an opportunity for him as the ball goes over the line for a boundary throw-in.
Also, you probably add to that list Tag and Bowden, who have been pretty good too.
Yeah, they've had some very good players in that first quarter, and they just need to maintain a good, high-quality standard, and they'll be right in this game come the end of the day if they do. That was McLeod with a long kick for YCW down the line towards half-forward off the pack. Now, a quick kick forward for Edafale towards their right half-forward line. No mark was taken. Good pressure applied by Kremer. A hand pass, and Edafale might have a chance here through Bunge. He couldn't get the ball away. Still an opportunity for them in the right pocket. A quick snap, and it's going to be marked in defence, and it was good mark. Taken there on that occasion. I think it was taken by Westerman down there in the the left back pocket. So he goes long, out towards half-back. No mark taken. And good pressure applied, and the ball goes over the line for a boundary throw-in.
A little bit of a stalemate here, just going from half-back line to half-back line.
Boundary umpire to throw the ball back into play. Knocked down by Johnson. Taken for YCW by McLeod, then he lost control of it and then gave away the free kick.
Yeah, McLeod just too high. He lost control of it and then applied the tackle, but the tackle slipped up a bit high.
The man who's going to take it looks like it's going to be Troy Osier.
Now, Osier's a long kick, but I don't think he's that long a kick. He'd be kicking from what? I reckon about sort of 55?
55 to 60, yeah. So
yeah, he's fancying his chances, though. He's having a crack at it. Probably is the longest kick in the side, but there we go.
Interesting as he came in there. He's gone for goal. He's not going to make it. It's off the hands of Westfield towards the line.
Remains in play. Pack formed, and there'll be a ball up.
As he was walking in there, Dave, he walked in, and as he was walking in, he looked to the right, then he looked straight, and then he looked left. He didn't stop moving. He just looked left and right. So I was waiting for him to palm that one off, but there was no one there.
But someone's got to lead out for him to, or run by him if he wants to do any of that, and no one did. So he was just forced to have the shot.
I think he was a little bit disappointed there was no one there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Ball in the left pocket here for Edafale, right near where Troy Shannon is.
As good as they've played, I think that's happened a few times where they just probably could have led up and just not been stagnant in the forward line.
5-6-36, Edafale Aspendale. YCW 1 goal 4-10. Margin 26 points. Johnson goes up in the ruck once again. It's taken though by Lester. Tony Lester with that left foot kick. Without Tony Lester, they'd be in a lot of trouble here today. Yep. YCW at the moment. He's been good for them. He's not the reason why they're 26 points behind, that's for sure. An opportunity for Edafale to clear on this occasion. They do through Holden. Holden goes towards his teammate there in Maverick. Maverick towards his teammate there in Mullins.
Great
Mullins into the centre of the ground. Bunge just got it, a hand pass to Tim Mannix. Loads up. Timmy Mannix goes towards full forward. And off the hands of Drew Westfield over the line for a boundary throw-in.
Again, not a bad kick from Tim Mannix. Gave his forward every chance. I think that was Mashali down there who had the back position, but the kick was good enough that he had the body work. But good spoil. Sees it out of bounds about 20 metres around from Edie's goal.
Boundary umpire to throw the ball back into play. Right forward pocket, right next to the scoreboard. Can they sneak a goal here? Can they sneak that all-important first goal of the second quarter? You can see the scoreboard, which says 5-6-36, Edafale 1-4-10, Frankston YCW. They've had a couple of opportunities, Edafale just haven't been able to put the goal on the board so far in this quarter. Quick kick around the corner, not 15. Ball knocked away. Bowden goes to pick it up, and
I think
the umpire's going to say throw it back into play. So the ball to be thrown back into play, right forward pocket, right next to the scoreboard. Boundary umpire puts it back in. It's knocked down by Westfield. Mannix was on the ground there. He tried to push himself back up to get that one, but couldn't. Ball long kick inside, attacking 50 for YCW. Turner running for the ball and seeing the ball over the line for a boundary throw-in, and does. So margin 26 points. Pest-free scoreboard. 5-6-36 Edafale, 1-4-10 Frankston YCW. And just to let you know, one of the other scores around the ground, Mornington were 5-1 in front at quarter time against Pines at home. So that is a good start for Mornington, but they've had a couple of good starts, Bomb Beach and Seaford namely, and lost the points in both of them. So they'd want to get a win on the board today at home if they possibly can. Boundary umpire to throw the ball back into play. Ball knocked down by Johnson towards the line once again. In fact, the boundary umpire's just signalled out of bounds from the full. Well, it's not that.
No, it's thrown back in.
He definitely signalled it. He definitely signalled with the two arms extended. But as it is, it's going to be thrown back into play. It's taken by Mullins for Edafale. Down long goes the kick down towards Mannix. Couldn't take the mark. Ball on the ground, an opportunity for the Edafale forwards to charge out. Still an opportunity for Tag. Tag a hand pass. They've got a massive opportunity here. It's Bowden into the open goal.
He's kicked it
through. He's got 3.
Number 6.
He's got 3, and Edafale have 6, and Edafale are out by more than 5 goals on the pest-free scoreboard. 6-6-42, YCW 1-4-10. You're listening to RPP, the voice of Peninsula football.
My back, shoulders, and my neck.
Do you hurt? Have you got that nagging pain that just won't go away? Are you an athlete? Do you ride horses and ask a lot of them? Are you unbalanced? Give Shaz's Bowen Therapy and Equine Muscle Release Therapy a call to help you with gentle, non-invasive treatments for you or your horses.
The gentle way to bring peace and harmony into your lives and improve the performance of your horse. Call Shazza today on 0428 734 903.
An RPPFM sponsor.
And welcome back here, and I'll tell you what, it is a shock crowd here at the moment. The Edafale supporters, even the most passionate supporters, would have been hoping that they would be able to put up a great performance today and have a win. I'll tell you what, they're a long way towards it at the moment. They are 32 points in front of YCW, and YCW do not look like it right now. There is a fight going on at half forward.
Well, it's not a bad way to interrupt the momentum of a game. Put on a stink and have a go at it.
And an Edafale player has been put down there behind the play.
I just took my goggles off it before it happened to come back, so...
And it was Mannix who's actually been put down.
I don't know. Look, there might be an umpire come in and have a look at this. Because, they're milling around. This would be a case where probably the umpire comes in off the bench and sees what happens. But The umpires are not paying anything. The players are milling around. Everyone's confused about what's going on.
So you think YCW have managed to get this into the game just to try and take Edifal's mind off things, Dave?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not the silliest thing to do, is it? You know, just basically, they haven't got the momentum. Edifal are all over them just to stop the game. You don't sort of ever condone it, but, because you can't on radio. But if you get anything to interrupt their flow at the moment, because, I mean, they've kicked the last 6 goals.
Okay, so Anthony Barry taking another spell there, and the man that would have been captain of the Peninsula side.
But there's a free kick being paid and a goal being kicked
by Markham
Johnson, who's gone on with it and just gave him a little bit of a jumper massage and said, "Thanks, boys. That's number 7."
7 goals, 6, 48 plays, 1 goal, 4, 10. Margin is 38 points. Pest-free scoreboard. This is absolutely a riot at the moment. Edifal are playing some super football.
But when I say start a fight and maybe, throw one, I mean, don't get caught as well, because you don't want to give away that goal. I mean, that was a goal, 50-metre penalty directly in front. 7th goal to Edie. This is getting dangerous for YC now. 6 goals down. I know they're the top team and we expect them to come back, but 6 goals down on this ground, that's going to be a big effort if they do.
And if Edifal can manage to pull this off, it's 2 losses in a row. 2 losses of the season, but 2 losses in a row on the road. So YCW, as good as they are at home and as champion a team as they are, all of us, they're just off their tucker a little bit at the moment, YCW.
They can't get hold of it.
It's as simple as that, as special comments by David Quinlan as the long kick goes inside towards Ulms, who couldn't take the mark. Oh, but it actually rebounded straight back into Ulms's head there off the Edifal player. But he managed to butter up nicely. Still an opportunity. Hayes off the ground. Edifal looking so good at the moment. Tapperon, and back to Capperon. Around the corner, Jared Tapperon towards the goal square. That's a free kick to Edifal. Right.
It's going to be,
yep. And it's going to the big fella. It's not going to Markham Johnson. It's going to Big Kremer.
Kremer is going to go back directly in front, point-blank range. Can't miss. Said that before, but can't miss. And that is number 8.
44 points in front, Edifal. I am absolutely flabbergasted. I do not know what to say here at the moment, aside from the fact that on the pest-free scoreboard, you're listening right, it's 8-6-54 Edifal, 1-4-10 Frankston YCW. The 3-time champs are on the mat. They are down for a 7 count at the moment, Dave.
And knees are wobbly too. This is amazing, Vossi. Come back to the first game of footy, saw YC were playing YC. I said, it might be a bit one-sided, and I was right. It's just the wrong way. Edie Asp, they are absolutely killing at the moment.
Well, ball back to the middle. Long kick towards half-forward for YCW. They need a goal, but around the corner goes the kick by Ray, it was.
Here's a show for YC.
Over the top. Westerman, I think, was the one who got the hand pass off. Now a long kick inside towards full forward. There's a mark. It's taken by Michael Chaplin.
And you really just got to go back, ignore everything, go back and stop this. To say they needed this would be stating the bleeding obvious and a complete understatement. But first time they've controlled it around half forward and managed to hit a target. So
if Chaplin misses
big
this,
kick for Chaplin.
I reckon the Edifal blokes will go up and just tell him what a bad kick it was.
He's punched it through low. It's pretty good, but he's just tugged it left. 1-5-11.
I was surprised to see them not go up to Chaplin there and just give him a bit of a gobful and say, geez, that was a great kick, mate.
Nah, look, I mean, I'd just let it go. I mean, they're doing well enough as it is without baiting anything. I mean, you can save that when you're 10 goals up in the last, if you like. But here's a chance, tags that in his own on the left-hand side, but he's going to ignore him and go down. He's unsure.
Nick Canellan did such a great job in defence for the Peninsula League side a couple of weeks ago at Visy Park in the Victorian Country Championships game, which the Peninsula will go back to number 1 if they win next year. But a long kick inside attacking 50. Steve Mannix hasn't had to do much this quarter because the ball's been down the other end. Hand pass to Ray. Craig Ray goes out towards...
Great kick, Ray.
The kick, and the mark has been taken there on the centre wing. It's been taken by Mashali, who can play on. Zach Mashali goes inside, short towards centre wing. And the mark has been taken out there on centre wing. Just waiting for player to be switched, and it is Canellan's got it. Canellan towards Steve Mannix, who's got an
Switches
absolute
on.
acre in front of him. Mannix could have gone further. Not a great kick by Mannix. Terrible kick, in fact, by Steve Mannix. Lets the opportunity in here for Bodley. A hand pass, and now YCW are away. Long kick towards Chaplin.
He's got this, Chaplin.
Chaplin over the back. Left foot. He needs a left foot here. He goes back towards his right foot, goes back to Olms. Olms has got no right foot, so he's going to not be a chance there. He got the hand pass, but it was a hospital one, and now the opportunity is lost, and the ball up to take place. 20 metres out from the
When you got no options, that's not the worst option. Put a hospital hand pass to your opponent, let him get tackled, hold the ball in.
Okay, so quick kick by Canellan around the corner. Player there in wasn't Westerman. In fact, it was. Actually, I haven't got the number. Actually, I haven't got the YCW player's number down there on that one. Actually, hang on.
But having said that, he's now got the ball back, kicked it out of bounds in the full, and it's an EDS free kick in the back pocket.
We actually haven't either.
We'll get that sorted out at half time.
We certainly will do that. It's a 44 out there, and there's certainly no 44 happening at the moment.
Well, Lachlan Wallace is here, is it? Not him?
No, it's not.
Put down on the sheet. Boundary throw in at half forward for YCW.
Edafale 8-6-54. YCW 1 goal 5-11. Margin is 43 points in favour of the home side here in Edafale. Aspendale ball over the line and going to be put back into play here for YCW. In fact, it was out of bounds.
Out of bounds on the full. Lotus consulting just over the line.
So a centering kick towards half forward.
It's a good kick
looking there might have been looking for Olms at the back. The ball was knocked away from him. Steve Mannix, a hand pass over the top. Looking there for a teammate in was Tag who got the hand pass off. Now long kick down the line. That's a good mark taken for Edafale by Ogier, I think, who plays on towards Bowden at half forward. So
Ogier's kept running too.
The man they call Billy. What can he do here? He's too far out to score. Can he set something up? He goes in short.
He had a panic too.
Under it. Went straight under it there. He had it spent before he got rid of it. Still an opportunity now for McLeod, who's taken the mark.
That's how his kicking goes here. It's been ordinary today, but that's a bit better by the look of it.
Kick down the line and over the line goes the ball. Half forward flank there for Frankston YCW.
Yeah, that was a shame for Eddie. They almost had their night there with that kick. The kick was all right, but he just went straight under it.
Ball knocked down by Westfield. It's taken there on that occasion by, I thought it was Leicester actually. There's a quick snap and there's a goal, and it's been put through for YCW as they move up to 2-5-17.
Number 17.
8-6-54, and their margin is 37 points, and you're listening to RPP, the voice of Peninsula Football.
Are you concerned for your family about the use of toxic chemicals by pest controllers? You'll need to think very seriously about Plug-in Pest Free, the environmentally responsible approach to the control of rats and mice and cockroaches. Pest Free has been scientifically tested. It's Australian-made, and it's consumer-proven since 1995. Order your Pest Free unit today for only $99.95 and receive 2 years free warranty and 30-day money-back guarantee. Call 49695515 or visit pestfree.com.au.
Station sponsor.
Welcome back to the Jim's Test and Tag match of the day on RPPFM. Pest Free scoreboard, 8-6-54 Edafale, 2-5-17 Frankston YCW after that goal by Ricky Morris. And Edafale, a run of 8 consecutive goals broken there by that Ricky Morris goal. Free kick out of the ruck contest. And it goes to Jeremy Hayes.
Played all right, Hayes, too.
Goes in short. He's got a teammate there in Mullins who's got an acre in front of him. He goes long. That's a beautiful kick for distance. Big jump. No mark. Quick snap.
And that's a goal.
That might be a goal.
That is a goal.
And I'm just trying to pick up the play down there. He's kicked that one through. And it is a goal being put through. And again, right near where the sun is shining off the windscreen of that car. Not ideal, but nevertheless, 9-6-60 plays 2-5-17. Margin is 43 points, and this is a good answer for Edafale.
That's a great reply, isn't it? Just got it down quickly. And Hayes, again, a great vision from Hayes, but how did he get that much space just on the forward of the centre? I mean, that would have been 20 metres in the clear. bombed it into the square. They had the numbers, and they've been winning the balls on the ground all day.
Well, that's a good answering goal. That's a good tackle applied also. McLeod tried to get the ball out there, and the umpire saying it's a free kick for holding the ball. In fact, it's going to YCW after all that, and McLeod's got it. He goes long towards Chaplin at full forward. Comes off the legs of the NFL defender. Still an opportunity there for, I think that was Tag who got ridden into the ground.
And it's going to
It
be
wasn't
a
Tag,
ball
in
up.
fact, it was Craig Gray who the ball bounced off his feet and then got
I've
ridden
got a
into
feeling
the
that
ground.
was Matt Quinn that kicked that last goal. He was the one that was getting the pats on the back on the drinks. So
Kick off the ground has been rushed through for a behind. So YCW up to 2 goals, 7-19. 2-6-18 in fact. Edafala 9 goals, 6-60. Margin is 42 points. As the long kick comes out and the marker's been taken. Now they can play on Edafala with a chain of hand passes. Ends up with Maverick. It goes long towards Big Markham Johnson, who had to play the role of defender. Got the ball down, a chance for Bowden. He's 50 out. He goes in short, Billy Bowden. And the marker's been taken there, and it's been taken
by Tag.
by Brad Tag.
And he'll be kicking on an angle, probably in about a 30-degree angle, probably a kick from about 40. So we saw him make the distance from a similar distance in the first quarter, but this is probably a slightly tougher angle.
So what can Jim's test and Tag do here?
Hopefully he doesn't put in a shocker. There you go.
Oh.
That is an appalling punt.
Oh, that is absolutely terrible, Dave.
And the kick's right as well. So just faded off to the right from Bradley Tag.
So through for a behind. So up to 9-7-61 Edafale. And YCW a 2 goals, 6-18. Margin is 43 points in favour of the Dales. And a good crowd here this afternoon. Having a look at this game. It's a beautiful day for football. We're in the Edafale club rooms looking out, and it's just an absolute magnificent day for football considering we're in winter. Well, it's supposed to be winter.
There was a free kick off the ball, and YC wanted to play on, but because it was a free kick, had to go back.
Just need to steady themselves up here, and they just need to tighten up that defence a little bit as well. There's a long kick down by Hodson. It was towards half forward. Mark taken by Chaplin.
Good grab, Chaplin. He's got some good hands, hasn't he, Chaplin?
He has got very good hands, Michael Chaplin. This
is where they need something to present. I mean, Edie have been winning these contests when the ball hits the ground. They've really got to present to a target and try and hit a target inside 50. But no one's leading.
So Chaplin goes long. Can they get a mark in the square? Not to be. They've rushed the ball through. That's well played by the Edafale defence. YCW up to 2-7-19. And Edafale Aspinall 9-7-61. The margin is 42 points on the pest-free scoreboard. As Canellan goes long, out of defence, off the pack was the player there in Mossamain who got the hand pass. Now quick kick inside YCW is attacking.
He's going to rue that.
Off the pack, kick to Chaplin in the goal square.
Doesn't need it, shepherds it through. That's a goal.
That is a goal, and I thought Chaplin was going to mark that one. As it was, the goal has been put through, and the man running off the ground now who's kicked that one. That's not Lester. That is, in fact, just waiting for him to go past us here. We'll pick that player up in just a sec, but that is a good goal for YCW, a much-needed one. They're up to 3-7.
Well, the problem was Ray, and I know defenders have been drilled into them, punch, but he was the only one up, and probably should have held the clunk, and but punched it straight into the arms of the YC player who slotted it through for a goal.
It was, in fact, Jack Mazarek who kicked the goal.
Mazarek, yeah. He's actually been all right too, Mazarek. But that's another goal for YC. So if they can get another couple before half-time, we've got a real game on our hands in the second half.
So 3-7-25 plays 9-7-61 margin, 36 points. Good tackle applied by Mannix of the Tim variety. The umpire says, I'll ball it up. We're right near the YCW interchange bench. Right near where Bugsy Barry's watching the game, and not a real happy camp was Bugsy in that first quarter, and don't think he'd be overly wrapped with the way things are going at the moment either. And literally, his boys, He said they would have had to pass fitness test to come in today, Anthony and Byron, but Byron's literally done nothing today.
No, I can't remember seeing him, to be honest.
A long kick by Hayes, inside attacking 54. Edafale off the pack comes the ball. Still an opportunity here for the YCW defence to clear the ball out, although Edafale looking to bring the ball forward. Still an opportunity, but now the opportunity's lost, and a good smother.
Yeah.
And
Whilst they were heading to the half forward, but great smother from Edie. Desperation on the other side of the ground, and that's what they've been, just a little bit more desperate today.
Boundary umpire to throw the ball back into play.
And to be fair, their skills have been a hell of a lot better.
Round about right half forward for Edafale Aspendale, going to the scoreboard into the ground in the second corner. Boundary umpire throws the ball back into play. It was knocked down by Johnson, now knocked back by Hodgson there for YCW, trying to knock the ball forward. It's picked up by Mannix of the Steve variety. Canellan Midas under the pump there. He got the kick sideways. Still an opportunity there for Hodgson. If he can pick the ball up, he goes in short. That's not 15. They've got to play on, and they do. There's a short pass towards Big Brad Holmes.
Good play, YC. That's what you expect from YC. Just kept their head inside 50. Didn't blaze away and found the big Holmes. He had a couple of metres, and it pretty much took that uncontested. Good footy.
I've got to say, I'm not confident that Brad Holmes will kick this, to be honest.
Well, he kicks a lot of goals, but he also kicks a lot of points.
He does. That's what I'm saying. It's a 50.
You'd rather have him than not, but directly in front from 40 as a forward, you'd want to see him put this, especially in the position of the game. The umpire's running a long way to the left, and that is a behind.
So up to 3-8-26, plays 9-7-61. Edafale by 35 points. Pest-free scoreboard as Canellan drives the ball back in from full-back out towards half-back. Off the pack, Mossamain goes straight up in the air towards the centre of the ground. Player lost control of the ball.
Didn't have the ball, holding the man, yep. He just went on with the tackle and he lost the ball.
Was Jeremy Hayes, who goes in towards right half forward. Looking there for a teammate who couldn't quite take the mark. Still an opportunity now for Edafale through the agency of Ogier. If he could sweep the ball into himself, not quite. Still an opportunity for Mannix. Tim Mannix around the corner goes to kick towards the top of the goal square. It's about 30 metres out from the Edafale goal. Now an opportunity for YCW to clear, and they will through the agency there of Smurtle. Smurtle goes in short to Jai Coughlin. Coughlin's got it on centre wing. So Coughlin it is, goes towards right half forward. Hodgson's got to go. Well done, Bowden. Still an opportunity there for Bowden to try and get the ball, but it was kicked off the ground virtually out of his hands there. Good tackle applied on Ben Tellis. He's been a non-existent force today for YCW also. Some of their better players are just having absolute shockers today, Dave. Yeah,
I was going to say, the side of well, Tellis is not getting much, but chuck him down forward. They've been really lacking in a small forward variety down. They've been basically killed on the ground in their own forward line. So why not put him down there? He can snag 3 or 4 pretty quickly.
Good tackle applied. Now umpire says I'll ball it up. Throw up by the umpire. And still an opportunity inside the YCW attacking 50.
That's going nowhere.
And the player who went up in the ruck there was Buckley for YCW. Was the third man up in that one. Throw up by umpire Reece Watson. It's knocked down by Markham Johnson's quick kick forward has been marked by Steve Mannix. That's not 15.
Mannix tried to claim it.
And rightly so. Like that's not. It wasn't 15. Steve Mannix shouldn't have claimed that one. Free kick to Edafale. They can play on the way. No advantage there, umpire Reece Watson. Absolutely none. But he's going to get a free kick there. And I think it's all to do with... Well, there's half-time, so it doesn't really matter now.
Well, it was... Yeah, we look at that little incident. I mean, from Hutchinson, it was good intent. He got the tackle on Ogier. It was great. But then he went on with long, and Ogier was going to get the free kick. But that is half-time. 9-7-61 EDS. 41-point leaders over YC. Thank you very much. 2-8-20.